You know, by saying it here, that's his way of getting your tacit approval. If you still have him at the wedding, you're sanctioning
I don't want
shenanigans.
him there. I don't want him there. I'm not kidding, Gary.
I have a big announcement.
What's the announcement?
I'm not kidding. I didn't even bother printing it out. Beth just sent me an email, and it's just one line. It said, please tell Sal to show some class and not show up at the wedding.
Right.
Wow.
Wow. That's fucking...
Wow.
What did you say, Lisa?
That's not good.
No, she doesn't want him
Sal does that all the time, though.
know,
He had an invitation, and he then screwed it up.
He got in the door, but he's not coming in.
So will that open? Can I take the hot chick again? Or no?
I think that's only fair.
Well,
He's got that. You know what? I have to. You know what? It's as fucked up as this. I have to agree with Beth. I think he's acting a little odd here. And
Yeah.
It's like why?
She's right.
Priorities are all messed up.
Yes, Ben.
Hey, Stern.
Yeah.
Hey, you better watch Sal, man. This guy's like a fucking crazy stalker, man. He might try and like kill you one day, just like for the better good of the world or some shit.
You know, I don't. I wish I totally disagreed.
Yeah,
like one of those
unfortunately,
stalkers
that
out
has
in the
some
bushes.
validity to it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, I just think he's overthinking this, and it's in his head, and it's probably better for Sal too. That you know, whatever. You don't go.
It's for his protection.
Yeah.
He might. You're lucky you didn't let him sleep at your house that one night. He might have tried to sniff your boxers or something.
I would never let him sleep in my house.
No, he'd be walking around like in Beth's wedding dress.
Oh, here comes more idiotic talk.
Yeah.
What is it?
He's definitely.
Dude, that's not kidding.
Man.
I know.
You're out. You better not go.
Yeah, I feel bad for you, Howard.
Right.
Oh,
There
my
he goes.
God.
Right. Okay.
There he
Good.
goes.
Thank
He
you.
just stepped
No,
on it.
don't
Shut
go.
up.
Good.
Shut up now.
No, I feel bad because I put you in a strange situation with the person that you love.
No,
and it's a big event. I'm sorry.
No, you've put me not in a strange position. You're strange, and I feel like you're crazy.
But I'm not. I mean, I was, just.
No, he's a psychopath. There's a difference.
Everybody knows I'm not a psychopath.
We do?
No, they don't.
It's just that I what happens is I have certain thoughts, and then I put them out there where most people would just dismiss the thought.
Right.
I allow the thought to run, and I think of scenarios.
Like thoughts like of people killing another person?
No, where does killing come into any of this?
Sal, you just described what a pedophile thinks. They have certain...
No, I don't. You see, that's what really bothers me. That has nothing to do with it.
No, but that's what
Pedophilia and killing has nothing to do with somebody who is thinking about the show and thinking about things that coordinate with the show inside and outside. I'm just obsessed with the show. That's what it comes down to. But I do apologize because I feel really bad to put you in a strange situation like this because, this is a special day for you
you're
and Beth.
messing me up.
And I just went with a theory, and I didn't want to put you and Beth in a situation. But hold on, to continue.
What did you mean by biorhythm?
Well, biorhythms is everything that you do in life coordinates with something else that would happen. Like for every action, there's a reaction, so to speak, and that's what biorhythms.
Yeah, exactly.
But hold on.
Bad murderers.
In regards to Beth, I just don't want her. Beth knows me as well. I think to a certain extent.
Really?
Don't take this. I mean, it's hard for me to explain this. Beth, don't take it so personal. It's just a theory I have about Howard, and it has nothing to do with
a wedding. Is the most important day in a girl's life. She's never been married before. This is like her big day.
Yes.
And she wants to share it with only people she's comfortable with. I'm going to explain it to you.
And people who are wishing her well.
And I do wish her well.
And having a creep like you there was a big leap for her because she felt, you know what, you work with me, and I'm going to do this for my future husband, and, maybe this will be nice. And I agreed.
And then you go and,
and then you
open your big yap again.
And then you're like, geez, subconsciously they want me to fuck up their wedding.
Well, not they. Like, again, I was looking at you, and I know she's...
Okay.
I know...
Whatever. And it's like, if you're having that thought, that means you're starting to think, gee, what do I need to do to please Howard?
You know what's interesting?
You're insane.
He thinks that you talked Beth into inviting him. It was really something she did.
I don't think that. Do you live in my head? How would you know that?
Because you're saying Howard secretly wants you to do something. Howard didn't invite you.
Well, how do you know that?
I know it.
Well, whatever the case may be, The point I'm trying to make is,
oh God,
I'm getting all choked up here.
Die.
Thanks.
Do us all a favor.
Jesus Christ.
Who would want somebody to screw up their wedding?
Jim was so right.
Yeah, I know. Like subconsciously, I want him to fuck up my
I can't wait to high five Jim when I see him.
Good.
I'll snip his fingers first, and I'll high five him.
Do it.
Anyway,
Nick, you're on the air.
Yeah, then I could die in peace.
Nick, you're on the air.
You'll die happy.
Subconsciously, you want Sal to be your best man at the wedding.
Right. Sal already figured that out.
See, I'm smart enough to realize that's not the case.
Sal, why can't you just tell Howard you're going to be on your best behavior?
But I am. I'm going to be.
No, you're not. You're having thoughts.
No.
I'm secretly sending you messages subconsciously.
No,
to
it's
do
a theory.
something.
It's a theory. That's all it is.
I see.
And you have to remember,
well,
Howard.
Good.
It's only based on the history of the show, and that's the only thing I was looking at. But I'm not going to do anything.
What history
I do
of the show are you referring to where I had people fuck up my life?
Well,
Who
every
work
time.
with me?
Every time. No, every time.
You're a depraved fan. That's all.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're insane.
No, I'm not. Every time.
James, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, this motherfucker. Good God. The whole reason you were getting married was because people like him disrespecting Beth. And now that you're getting married to her, he's still not respecting her.
No.
You're gonna have to fire somebody and make them believe you mean business.
I know.
Shut up! Listen, this guy, you're totally off the mark. This has nothing to do with Beth. It was just a theory.
It's her wedding.
Yeah, but it's her wedding, and you know what? She's entitled to the greatest day of her life. She's a sweet person, and I'm grateful that she was considerate enough to allow me to go. I mean, that's a very magnanimous thing to do.
All right.
But
listen to
what you just said in that last 20-minute soliloquy. You said, with Beth listening, obviously, you said the show's more important to Howard than Beth.
No, in my mind.
Oh, he loves to just do
Howard has said that. You've said that in the past.
No, he has.
Yes, he has.
As a matter of fact, he said the direct opposite. He said the direct opposite.
I don't know.
Beth is extremely important to me.
Yes, I agree.
More important than anything. So just cut it out. You're being absurd.
He's not getting married to do something for the show.
I know that.
I didn't put her initial on my finger because I'm not in love with her.
And I know that too. And I know
Gary,
why
go
you
ahead.
guys
You're
are
on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
I think that Sal has a very negative personality.
Yes, you're right
all you
about
have
that.
to do is look at his relationship with Artie and how everything went down, all the good shit that Artie did for him.
Right.
And how he ended up repaying him by being a total asshole later on. I think that if you let him in a wedding, every little thing that happens at the wedding, like where you sit him and where you sit other people, I think that like Fred said later on, that's the kind of.
I'm sitting him next to Fred, so Fred will keep an eye on him.
I will punch you.
Fred.
No, but it's not even what he's going to do that day.
I just want to
swear
somewhere down the line.
Somewhere down the line, and I'm actually trying to do you a favor, Sal, whether you realize it or not. I'm trying to protect you from doing something incredibly dumb.
I agree with Fred. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, like, me and Sal had issues, but me and Sal are friendly now. We worked everything out. Everything's cool, and I was wrong in that, too, I think. But I'm coming where Fred's coming from right now. I really think, Sal, and it's real seriously that it's better for you and everybody not to. Because you're really overthinking this. And something weird might happen.
Artie's right. You have weird thoughts. You even lose your wife's New Year's Eve party by turning off the TV during the midnight countdown.
Right.
Like you can't control yourself.
Yeah, but you know what? Who wants to see that stupid, lame
people?
I mean, is this what
that party?
Right. Your wife did.
But you know what? It made the event. I mean, that's how I look at it.
Your wife can't stand you. She's going to other guys to get emotional support. How does that make the event? She's like, I just want to be with a guy who's not retarded.
Howard?
Yeah.
Did he get kicked out of a Passover Seder for doing something?
Yeah, he fucked up there too.
Right. And
what
he
did
thought,
you do?
and he thought he was doing
something nice.
He thought he was doing something nice too.
It was a Seder. We read from the pamphlet. We read all that stuff and the prayers and whatnot. And then at the end, I was so impressed with the Jewish religion that I had no idea about it. That I raised my glass in honor to the Jews, and I said, I'm officially a Jew for Jesus. Now, I didn't know Jews for Jesus actually condemned
Why do you always have
the
to
Jewish...
say something?
I
Why
didn't
can't
know.
you just sit and relax?
Because I wanted to do something nice. It was my way of extending my
Can't
Catholic...
you say this was a beautiful ceremony? And as someone who has never seen one of these before, I'm very honored to be here. Boom.
Extending my Catholic what?
I was extending my Catholic beliefs and trying to mend it with the Jews. I was very impressed. But it was just a Seder. It was a sign of endearment. That's all it was.
All right.
I'm sorry. I mean, and that's what I get.
You seem to be misunderstood.
So
all
if
the
I'm
time.
negative,
I don't want you misunderstood at my wedding.
Look, you always say I'm stupid. I never believed you. But today I believe you, and I finally put 2 and 2 together.
I don't even know how to express to you how sorry I am that we invited
The mistake
you.
that I made was extending my thoughts a little further, just explaining a theory or two. But again,
are you going to be theorizing during the wedding?
No, nothing.
I'm afraid
you know
you're
what I'm going to do
gonna
at the
be-
wedding?
it's two in
I'm
your
going to sit
head.
back, relax, and be happy for 2 people that are
no,
extremely
you're
in
not.
love.
No, you're not.
All right, well,
Fred's right.
You're in my head. You can't tell me what's in my head.
Oh, I know
You're
exactly
telling
what's in
him
your
what's
head.
in his head. Why can't we tell you what's in your head?
I didn't tell him what's in his head. I theorized what could be in his head. But I know that's not the case now because he explained it to me.
Jeff the drunk, you're on the air.
Sal's a fucking moron.
Right.
Even Jeff the
Jeff
drunk
knows.
Wow.
Jeff's drunk and he knows that.
I would find it a pleasure if you invited me.
I know you would.
Settle the question.
Well, no, I'd have Jeff over Sal.
Do I know something?
Oh,
He will
that
do
hurts.
something stupid, but at least it'll be an isolated, contained stupid.
At least he's not mean.
Right.
I won't do nothing stupid.
Yeah, and if Jeff drives his house, it's more people to go home with him if he's if people get drunk.
I mean, I'm telling you, at this point, I trust Jeff more than you.
Well, that hurts, but that's all right. I'm just back
For
here
Jeff
because
to take time out of a busy day to make this call, Sal, you got to think about it.
that's true. I feel bad for you and Beth putting you in an awkward position. That wasn't my intent. That's all I wanted to say. And I'm sorry to Beth.
All right.
And that's it. Because,
All right, thank you. Do you think Fred and Artie don't want you there because subconsciously they're jealous of the attention you're going to get from the stunt you do?
Please stop it.
All right.
That's a good theory, though.
That's so stupid.
I think that's in your head.
No, that's not in my head at all.
Thank you.
And, you know.
Me and Fred are going to be in the corner. Why don't I think of getting naked and sitting on the cake?
You know, you have to remember,
What can we do to
I am
disrupt
very
the
grateful for this.
Sal's so smart. He made the wedding by getting naked and sticking his cock in Beth's ear. Yeah.
Right.
And then
During the toast.
𝗏
Oh, and that anti-Semitic toast. Jesus.
It's unbelievable.
And we
man.
did the chocolate bandit mask on 𝗏𝗁𝗏𝗏.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm such a nice guy. I keep getting sucked into your stupid universe.
You're not.
There's something wrong with me.
You're a smart guy.
I wish my therapist would return. He's gone for the month.
Is he really?
This is why this
I could talk to
happened.
you.
Yeah, this is why it happened. He kept me. He said, "You don't want Sal there."
They leave in August, therapist.
I just want to say I'm sorry for putting you both in an awkward position. I am grateful.
and I'm not sure.
And you have to remember.
Can I say something?
I know I'm on the fence. I have to live with that.
I'm going to come to you privately and probably
please
ask
don't.
you not to come to the wedding.
Please don't do that.
I'm going to do it.
Beth has already requested.
I know, and that's fine. And you have to understand.
When I do, just be a man
that's
about
gonna
it
be
and say,
playing into his head too.
But you have to understand how prior to the
I
invitation.
tried my best. I can't
know.
have you there. I realize it's a mistake.
Prior to the invitation,
Yeah.
I came on the air and I said, I understand I have to suffer the consequences. I did something wrong. And I walked away from it. So,
Yeah, and we invited you, and now, as soon as we did that, we're
but I just had a
regretting it.
theory that you want something a little kooky to happen.
I don't.
But that was
Your
just
theories scare me because
and
you
that's
might
all it
act
was.
on it.
No, I won't. But I won't.
Yeah, but you
know
might have
me.
if I hadn't interceded.
But I was smart enough to tell you I had a thought of a theory. You said don't do it, and now I'm
But you
not.
still think that's my theory.
But it's not. It's just a theory.
Yeah, but you still think I think that. And that's what scares me.
No, I don't think that at all.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
We got a question, Sal. When you were theorizing that Howard wanted to do something, did you come up with any ideas of what you might have done?
No, it didn't even go
What do you
that
think he could do?
far.
What could you
Nothing.
do? Tell me the stunt you could pull.
Nothing. I couldn't. Listen, it's your wedding. No.
Would you rub your cock on the
No.
fruit?
No.
You did that at Artie's birthday.
Did you really?
No, I
He
did
rubbed
not.
his cock all over the fruit.
Oh, stop.
Tell the truth.
Did he really?
Tell
I
the
didn't know
truth.
George Takei was there.
The sausage and peppers I made for Artie at his beach house party, I smacked my dick on the hero.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Did you really, Sal?
No.
Sal, you remember what I said when I ate that sandwich, you motherfucker?
He said to me 6 times, don't fuck with my sandwich.
It's sausage and peppers.
And you slapped your cock on it. Tell him the truth.
Sal, did you do that?
No. I wish I could pull his leg, but he'll kill me.
No, I won't kill you. I'll just because I said I was going to say you were very nice in my house, but this is a different thing with his wedding. It's in your head. It's too crazy now.
I didn't do that to you, hero. I'm joking with you guys.
All right, I believe you, but whatever.
I would never do that. And again, whatever the consequences are, they are. Again, it was little
the consequences are, I don't want you to come. There it is. We're putting it out on the table.
That's awful.
It's it's just a big mistake.
You got to get that through your head, Sal. I mean, Beth already made that decision.
Yeah, and I feel very bad. And I'm, Beth, if you're listening, I'm very sorry. And that wasn't my intent.
Why would you sabotage yourself like this? Yeah. You were you almost didn't get invited.
Right.
Why would you think of anything?
You were flying under the radar, and you put yourself back on the radar.
Right. And I was deliberately flying under the radar out of respect to Howard and Beth, and it was their special day, and I made a mistake.
Continued.
Yeah, and then once I got it, I just had, again, a theory, really no relevance to Beth, but now I see the big picture.
You completely forgot how you almost didn't get invited.
Yes. As soon as the invitation came, my mind was just like wiped like a clean slate. And,
right. Yeah,
but, and I was happy,
Stephen, you're on the air.
Really honored to be a part of it. And then I realized how I fucked it up because I started thinking of these things. But I was honest enough to tell you what my thoughts were.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Not that I would act upon them.
Stephen, you're on the
air. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm really, I'm listening
let me put it in perspective.
I'm listening to myself, and this is coming off so wrong. It's not even close.
Now you're like everybody else.
I just want to say something. I enjoy working with you.
Thank you.
I got no problem with you. I'm glad you joined the show many years ago.
Thank you, Howard.
But I think to put our lives together in a personal way, to attempt this is probably suicidal.
Abbott and Costello did not like each other.
Right. So in other words, let's keep it professional.
And I will.
And so don't come to the wedding. Do me a favor. I want you to bow out now. I want you to say, I don't want to come.
Well,
I want to come, but out of respect to Beth and you, if you don't want me to come and it makes you feel better, I certainly will not come because nice Beth at least deserves that.
If your wife wants to come, that's fine.
I'll send her for real. I will send her without me because I feel bad now for her because, it's not right. But
why should she miss it?
My wife could go as Artie's date.
No, but Sal, if your wife really did go,
Stephen,
that's bad for the marriage.
Yes, Gary.
No, it's great for the marriage.
Would anybody like to see a small video clip of Sal rubbing his penis on fruit outside Artie's birthday party?
Oh, wait, the pumpkin. You're talking about the pumpkin thing. Yeah, Ralph took this video. We showed Howard and we discussed this. This was at a fruit stand.
Right, okay.
But still, you're at Artie's birthday party.
But that was afterwards. I was with Ralph. We had a few drinks. I saw the pumpkins there, and I wanted to smack my penis on it. That is totally unrelated to any weddings, parties. That's outside.
That's a party. Okay, it's my party.
Party was over.
It's a party Howard threw.
Yes, it
Howard
was.
rented out that place. So it's a big night, a busy night. You're representing the party. Howard,
you got arrested
for
doing that.
Why would you
get arrested? And the headline said, Howard Stern employee arrested at party that Howard threw. How would you feel?
It will say Howard's name big, and your name will be nowhere.
I would feel terrible.
You wouldn't feel terrible.
You're right.
Yeah, you
would feel terrible.
No. I would feel terrible. Well, it was a funny little goofy thing you did outside. People have done these things.
When I invite you to something, keep your penis. Forget it. This isn't going to work.
No, I do.
You're retarded.
Gary's instigating this. This is an old thing.
And why would you touch some pumpkins that people have to handle with your penis?
It was just a spur of the moment thing. Ralph had the video camera on. We were laughing. We were looking at the pumpkins.
See, that's the thing. Somebody's going to be there with a picture. Somebody's going to have a video camera. He's going to do something dumb.
No, I'm not. Look, again, your birthday party, your engagement party, Artie's house party. I've been a gentleman to all this stuff. I'm going to.
Let's not go crazy.
No, but there's examples the other way. Look at that. That's not even funny.
I mean, not even funny.
I know it's not.
Someone told me you have to see this pumpkin video to believe how ridiculous it is. But let me just say something. I heard at Christine's, your wife's friend's wedding, you stripped down to your underwear and danced in the middle of the floor. True or false?
There's a story behind that, though.
Is it true or false?
Oh, my God.
You admitted to this and you humped the bridesmaid, right?
No, I didn't hump a bridesmaid.
True or false?
It's true, but...
Okay. That's it.
But this
That's it.
Hold on, Howard. This was a long...
They wanted him to do it.
Right.
See?
They didn't want... No.
They wanted him to
This
do
is
it.
what
Everybody wants him to do it.
This is what happened.
Subconsciously,
They did the conga line thing, and the DJ handed out boxer shorts and hats to the guys, and the guys took off their shirts. I took off my shirt, too, with the rest of the conga line, but they were out of boxer shorts. So as a goof, I dropped my pants and showed my real boxer shorts.
All right.
And that's what happened.
And wasn't your wife really angry?
She's always angry. It's in her nature.
Don't you think it's interesting that your wife, so maybe it's you, it's not your wife that's the problem.
Maybe.
She's always angry because you're fucking up all the time.
I don't mean to fuck up. That's the problem. My intent's always good.
You don't know that you're doing it.
And were you a gentleman at Artie's pizza party? No. You're fucking... I turn around and you're in this nice fucking restaurant. They've never opened this restaurant for just one person before. They did me a favor. I turn around, you're over at the pizza equipment. They're nice enough to let you make a pizza. You take it and you start throwing shit in the restaurant at Scott DePace.
Right.
And dude, there it is. There's the
Scott, Scott didn't start that. He reacted, which I would have, but...
it's a reflection on me. Like, he had the party, and they were disrespectful to the pizzeria and all that kind of
And it's a famous place. Like, believe me, they're looking for stories like that, especially with Howard's name with that. Right. And outside, you're fucking a pumpkin.
Yeah, and you're putting your cock on pumpkins. I don't even understand that.
And while we're at it, do we need to tell that one more wedding story? Did you go to Billy Mira's wedding, commandeer the microphone, and start singing filthy songs about what you want to do to his wife?
Yes, I did do that. I had a lot of alcohol in me.
You can't not invite Sal now.
No, Sal, you're out of control.
Well, you know what? Maybe
we want to have like a classy dinner for our friends. This is not. It's not. You know what? You're not even missing out on anything. It's not even going to be that good.
Well, maybe this is an epiphany for me, and I'll consider this a wake-up call.
Have you ever behaved at a wedding?
Yes.
No. There's not one example.
Mine.
Yeah.
How were you invited to that?
All right, thank you.
But I'm sorry.
Thanks. Thanks. Consider bowing out and saving me the aggravation of having to tell you not to come.
You've made me see the light.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for extending my thoughts and being honest, and I will bow out of the wedding, and I apologize to Beth if she took offense to anything.
All right, thank you. He's insane.
I don't know.
What is he doing?
He's just got this compulsion.
Yeah.
Look, I'm
a sickness.
I'm an inappropriate slob. He makes me feel so good about myself.
You know something.
I mean, geez.
But
you know
nothing.
what? It's actually, I really do agree with Fred. It's really better off for him. This is fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You know what? It's
He'll keep working here. He does good work here. Just stay away from the other shit.
He does. I like the guy.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. I'm trying in the worst way to invite him.
Because he's admitting now, he goes, that did happen. Yeah. I got drunk. Someone provoked me with a camera.
He has no boundaries.
Right.
There's no boundaries.
No.
Right.
And now he's
going to get around all of us, and he's going to like go berserk.
At my little...
And then what he always does is he'll go ahead, he'll do his stupid thing.
Right.
And then it's like he'll beg for forgiveness. But in the meantime, he's already on the way home going, how proud he is that he got away with it again.
And now he's got me thinking, at my get-together, like Sal said, Art, let me make you a sausage and pepper sandwich. I'm so good at it. And you know what? He made me a great sandwich, but I said, Sal, listen to me. I better not find out later you like came in this or something.
Yeah, you put a pubic hair in there.
And now I
think he rubbed his dick.
Yeah, now I'm thinking that.
Yeah.
Might happen.
Hey, Artie, how was the provolone?
My point is, how can you have the guy? You were supposed to be thinking about Beth on that day.
Right. I'll be thinking about Sal.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Yeah,
Put Sal in a wedding dress.
Really?
He'd want that.
Sal. What happens? You play a bit on the air.
Here, hold on. Let's talk.
No, I don't want to talk anymore about this. Come on.
You definitely crossed that line. You said you didn't want to, and you did.
It's actually, I really do agree with Fred.
Are you surprised that, you surprised by Beth? By Beth's email?
No, I totally get where Beth's coming from. I mean, it just got a little out of hand. I know. I don't know. It just stinks.
Are you gonna try to reach out to her and apologize?
I did, and if I were to call her up, it would seem forced. I don't know. Oh my God, did I fuck up?
So you can't go now, really?
It's not even so much that I can't go. I think the right thing for Beth would for me not to go. You know, it would be for me to bow out of respect to her. You know, I really don't. I mean, the last thing I wanted is for this poor girl to start thinking, "Oh my God, what is this guy gonna do?" That wasn't my intent. I just kind of wanted to, you know, like I said, I was just jerking around with Howard a little bit. And, you know, sometimes these things backfire on you. You know, that's what happened. He's not coming down here, is he? Oh, Robin, I'm such a fuck up.
I don't know how you did that. That was. I'm still trying to figure it out. That was what? How long were you invited? About 48 hours?
Well, you know what, Robin, he can clear the air on the wrap-up show, and I'm sure everything will be fine. He'll straighten it all out on the wrap-up show.
Right after this show. Amazing.
What do I do, Robin? You're smart.
Look,
I have to be great.
You gotta just be quiet.
I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth.
Because if I tell you to go do something, you'll fuck it up. All you had to do.
You get it, though.
All you had to do was be quiet.
I know.
You don't say everything that comes into your head. If stupid things like that are coming into your head, you definitely don't say everything that's coming into your head.
I guess that's what officially makes me stupid. Like retards would speak out loud.
That's right.
Like a retard would say, "I want to eat a shoe."
Right.
You know.
You're getting it now.
I'm getting it.
You're actually getting it.
I'm such a fuck up.
Oh.
Only me.
Why? Why did you even say it? Why did you even bring it up?
Me, John. I was jerking around with Howard. Sure, it was a little.
But you can't jerk around about this because you put thoughts in people's heads. Now, even though you have no intention of doing something like that, right? Now they're thinking twice.
I know, the thought's there. I know, and that's crazy.
Hi, I'm Christine. I'm Sal's wife.
Hold on, wait, you're right. To the table. Exactly. The funniest part out of all of this is Uncle. This is a serving table. You're eating at the serving table. You can't eat here. Why not? You're not supposed to eat here.
My name is Paul, Uncle Paul, and they call him in the show, whatever. What do you want to know? Tell me what you want to know.
This guy's peeing outside on my fucking driveway. What? There's 2 bathrooms inside. Come over here.
What are you doing out there? What I'm doing here, I'm taking fresh air. You weren't peeing on the car? Yeah, why not? I got a piece of carrot, solid section block. I got a piece of cut. I got a piece of all you got.
Paul.
Wow.
You're pissing on my driveway.
Yeah, all you got, I got a piece. I got to wash it up tonight.
You're pissing on my driveway.
No,
you can't do that. You can't.
You got to do the car.
You can't pee in the pee in the house.
Oh my God! I don't pee nothing. I just want to smoke a cigarette. Leave me alone. I want to piss in the driveway. Wash it up, and I want to be sterilized because you got a lot of mosquito over here. You know what I mean? And that's what up. Misty Stone, oh Misty Stone, you got such a beautiful show. The new generation, they love you. What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you doing? That's honest, the truth.
Chrissy, did you just pee in my cousin's driveway?
Yes, why not?
That's fucking disgusting.
Call the police.
Your breath smells like shit. I cannot believe you. You're a disgrace. This is not God.
Piccolo mi dispezia.
At least she's telling you like it is. Okay, tell me.
You're a pig. I can't believe you pissed in the driveway.
No, to pastelli. To Gioia.
Whoa. Troya. That's tramp.
Oh, I'm a tramp. You're disgusting, you piss in the driveway. Use the bathroom like a human being. My name's Chrissy, and I'm cousin Chrissy. I'm Sal's cousin. My father and his mother are brother and sister. Sal's always been crazy. Always, as long as I can remember. I remember him listening to the Beastie Boys up in his room, and he thought he was one of them. It was freaking great. It was awesome.
I'm here at Sal's parents' home in Long Island. Sal's family's here. His family is, believe it or not, a little weird. They actually make him seem normal.
We just want to see your penis. We just want to see your penis. Come on, let's see your penis. So it's a little wrinkled. You got white hair. You got saggy balls. Let's see your penis.
He's got a nice uncircumcised penis. Come on, whip it out.
Uncircumcised?
And it looks just like a piece of prosciutto by the buffet table. What's the difference?
And I'm here with Lance Rodman from Howard 100 News.
How are you, everyone?
And we're here to document New Year's Eve party at Sal the Stockbroker's house, at his parents' house with his wife here.
Hi, as you can see, hold on. This is the kids in the background, so we're going to shut the door. And now my wife's going to take over.
Hi, I'm Christine, Sal's wife, and I'm going to give you a little tour of our New Year's Eve party. This is my mother-in-law's apartment, I guess, house, apartment, sort of.
This part's not important.
This is my husband bossing everyone around as usual.
I'm trying to get you to do this.
I am.
Just stand in front of the door. Stand over here. Say hi. This is Christine. You say hi. This is Christine. This is the New Year's Eve party. Follow me. Give me a tour and go
Can you
upstairs.
shut it off for 1 second?
No.
So come on in and meet the Governale clan. Everybody seems to be arriving.
And this is the room where you can smoke in, which is pretty cool, because look at I found the ashtray. If you can see that, that's all cigarette butts. Isn't that a thing of beauty?
I heard that you took a piss on John Piero's car when you pulled up here.
Oh yeah, that's just true. You know what? You know what? I sit down with the bit of the talk. Oh my God, I want to get up. I can't even get up now. So I got a piece of this and get some distance. I can't even move.
Oh, it's a piece of my car. I said, what are you doing? It's I'm pissing. I said, come on, don't piss in my car. I said, don't worry about it. It's getting washed because it's raining.
Yeah, now go buy a car. So I want to piss in before the car.
Yeah, but he's pissed on.
Like that dog. He's pissed off for what it can do.
You pissed on his car.
That's the thing, for what I want. That's all.
Thank God this rain is the wash is getting washed.
You said the rain is going to wash away the piss.
The rain is going to wash everything. That's all.
Actually, I think right now, Joey Boots is going to take a shit.
Well, actually, it's an upper decker.
He's
going to take
try
an upper decker.
Yeah.
What's that? That's actually when you shit in the back tank of the toilet, then flush it, and it in turn comes right back up through the bowl. It's something to behold.
It's a very impressive feat made famous by Jim Florentine and Don Jameson. But yes, the upper decker, he's going to try and do that in Sal's mom's bathroom, which is off limits for this party for everyone, and especially Joey Boots. So stick around. This is going to be an interesting night.
I'm trashed already, man. I'm hungover from last night. I've been going since yesterday, man. On very, very little sleep, if none. I'm ready for another night of debauchery, man.
Wait, who the hell are you asking something about their car? You whip out your car.
I'll show you my car.
Go ahead, take it out.
Let's see your tits.
Later.
You show the tits? Say something.
Don't go down this poor guy over here to whip out his car. You whip out your car.
You whip out your tits first. Tits first. I'll show you my tits. You show me yours.
Everybody, the one, the only, here she is, the queen of karaoke. Hey, Camille, let's hear it for her.
Show me your tits, Camille.
Hey, Camille.
Come on, Camille.
Hey, you think Uncle Joe had a big cock. Wait till you see hers. I'm in trouble. Cut, finito. Go back to Joey. I wanted to see your tits.
What's it like having Sal's nephew?
Cornuto is the word that we're looking for.
You know what I mean, cornuto? You know, if you don't know, I told you. Cornuto means your wife to do something like that.
The penis.
About my penis?
Yeah.
I thought nobody knew that I had that sex change operation, but evidently it's out now.
There you go.
So I got nothing to hide.
Any chance you can show them titties?
Easy, that's my aunt.
Come on.
I can ask her for.
I'll show you mine.
Let me tell you something. It wouldn't be the first time.
Kiss her.
I'm Salasongo, Nick.
Uncle Nick.
I don't know. Everybody wants to shut that dick.
I think everybody got drunk. They don't know what to say. They're crazy.
Come on, show me your titties. Come on.
No, stop that now. No, you can't ask my mom.
I just did.
No, that's not happening.
She appreciates it. I want to see them.
All right, now.
That'll be the day when you see them.
This is Rosa.
I see.
The famous Rosa. Look, see?
Nice.
Show your titties.
Beautiful. Show your titties.
Come on, show your titties. Show your titties.
Come on.
I want to see the titties.
See Rosa good night.
Nice.
I
don't want to see it.
Right
Show your mind. There you go. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Let me see him.
All I could say is, thank God, my wife is downstairs right now with the kids, or I'd be divorced right now. I'd never asked my aunt to whip out her cock ever in the history of my life. So it's all good, right, Uncle Paulie?
You're right. But, you know, look at that.
And here we have 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄.
Hey, how you guys doing? Happy
And
holidays. Sal, thanks for being a great friend to me since day one, and I'm doing great stuff. Thanks to you. Happy holidays and God bless you.
Yeah, I paid him $10 to say that.
Actually, 15. That's right.
This is Super Twin cast here.
We had a great time that day.
Really proud of these guys. They were all in Super Twink. They were all willing to commit to themselves and be completely naked and do things that most men wouldn't do.
And never get a decent night's sleep again, by the way.
And fortunately, I found guys with absolutely no dignity, no morals, no humility,
No values.
no values.
You found it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm making her do a jello shot. All right, you ready? All right, so she's so long. Right, you're gonna get some
Come on, do it. Chug.
The great Richard Christie's here, everybody. Smack 'em. There you go. One more for the camera. Come on. There you go.
How much do I owe you?
See, told you get lucky here tonight.
Sure, you want to say? Ready?
Oh my God.
I've dropped my balls on men's faces, and even that impresses me. Yeah, hold her hand. Uncle Paulie just took a piss outside on the driveway. Hold her hand.
I gotta go
𝗦𝗵ici𝘄.
I want you to zoom in on Uncle Paulie's crotch. It's loaded with piss.
Oh my God. All right, now I want you two to hug.
No, no thanks.
No.
I don't know.
Give her a kiss, Uncle Paulie. And give a kiss to my brother. No, give him a kiss. Give him. Joey.
No way.
Joey, you know what Uncle Paulie loves? He loves when somebody shakes his zipper. Shake his zipper, Joey.
Come here.
Shake it.
Come here.
Shake his zipper.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Hey!
Come on, double tongue.
Get out of here.
I'm Pat, Sal's mother-in-law.
There you go. This is my great mother-in-law. This is the lady that made my wife, so I'm not exactly sure if I like her or not. Happy New Year! All right.
Now chug that.
Chug it.
Chug.
Chug, come on. Chug. 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 Come on, let's go. Chug. 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 Chug.
Titties. What? Look at these titties. These are bigger than half the women here. Ah, these titties. Hey, titties. What?
Party, Richard Christie got here. Things are getting crazy. Uncle Paulie pissed in his pants. Joey Boots tried to get my mother to flash her tits.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot downstairs.
My wife's just downstairs, just cutting everybody off.
No, I'm
It's
not
my
cutting
wife.
anybody off. I'm babysitting.
My wife is going crazy, as you can see. She's ready to have a 25-man anal gangbang. Right? She's ready to have a
25-man anal gangbang.
I'm fine. I told you I'm sorry. What the hell? Jesus.
It's terrible. Things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Sal wanted his wife to get gangbanged or something like that, but my wife really wants to do that, so. Christine, already Sal's wife, is not speaking to Sal. She's downstairs in the lower level with the kids, taking care of them.
Still babysitting. So when my husband says how much work he does at home, this is what he's doing. Nothing.
Like, what shit is this? Uncle, you didn't ask for a microphone. Did you say to me specifically bring a microphone? No, you said bring the discs, bring the machine. I got the fucking discs, I got the fucking machine. Fuck you with the microphone, all right? Yeah, stick with this microphone.
It's big enough, I will.
And now you'll get an echo.
Whip it out, I'll stick it.
You'll get an echo, a very large echo.
That's
horrible.
Anyway, I don't know that woman.
I'm Sal's sister. I just wanted to let you know that, Howard, they're real and they're spectacular.
There's my dad. Oh my God, you know what? This party's officially over. I've had it.
Oh, well, I didn't know my father was standing behind me when I was showing my boobs. So, yes, they are real. So, I'm a little embarrassed. I can't look at my father right now.
So here's the update. My wife's not talking to me. I said any 25 anal gangbang. She's pissed off. I don't know what the fuck's going on, to tell you the truth. I'm trying to keep everything together here. There's good people here. The good Billy Mirror just arrived. Richard Christie's here. A few other people. So it's a good time, but a little worried about my wife. She's pissed off, right? She's pissed off, right?
Sal's wife's here. The kids are here. We're going to be talking to Sal's mom and dad, his wife, his different
Where's Sal's
cousins.
wife? Show me your tits.
What'd you say, Joey?
Sal's wife, show me your tits.
All right,
Christine,
later we'll
let's
ask
see
her
the
when she
tits.
comes in here. Joey has already walked around yelling at Sal's family. Uncle Paulie kind of looks like Ernest Borgnine a little bit.
Actually, Joey Boots, could you describe what Uncle Paulie looks like?
A little big fat Q-tip.
All right, that was another way of putting it, I guess. He's
with
wearing,
tits. A Q-tip with tits.
He's wearing
big
like
fat
a Cliff Huxtable
Q-tip
sweater.
with tits
You know what
with a
it
piss
looks
stain on his pants.
You know what I look like this guy's definition now?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You look like a little pretty girl. I'm 14 years old.
You wanna fuck me?
You wanna fuck me?
You wanna fuck me? You wanna fuck me?
Yeah.
Let me see your dick. Pull it out. Pull it out. Let me see your dick.
All right,
Let me see your cock.
Getting heated.
Let me see your cock.
As you can see,
Pull it
the
out.
debate is endlessly.
Yeah, Sal and Richard eat your heart out.
Put it right here in my hand.
And
Put your cock right in my hand. Come on.
And people were worried about the gay antics from Richard and Sal. No one even saw this coming.
Take it into a whole
We're having a ball. Sal's family.
Christine!
Chrissy, let's see your tits.
All right, now I'll show you
Now
my
let's see
tits.
the tits.
You ready? No, you can't watch.
Sal, don't look.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
What do you think about that, Uncle Paulie?
Huge.
We just had a member of Sal's family flash us their breath. Welcome to Governali's New Year's Eve.
You want to see him again? Ready?
How do I know Sal? We're good friends, best friends for years.
This is sexy.
One good Jello shot deserves another. That's Bukaki at a time.
Just boozing it up, doing some Jello shots. Getting ready for midnight. I don't know who I'm gonna kiss. I might even kiss you. So you better watch out at midnight, because I'm gonna kiss somebody. God damn it! I'm gonna kiss 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄 at midnight. We're kissing at midnight. Yes. Let's practice.
Let's practice.
Practice. Come on. Come on, Mike.
Everybody's giving a mic.
I'm still down here with the kids. My husband, who is going to be helping me 50-50 with the kids, hasn't shown up yet. I'm not sure if he's here. He might have left.
So here's the deal. After a lot of begging and pleading and stupid jokes, my wife has forgiven me. Thank God. I'm grateful. Everybody's drinking. Everybody's partying. Chrissy is singing karaoke without a microphone. Nothing will stop her. Uncle Paulie pissed his pants.
Come on. Get out of here. Come on.
My cousin Chrissy flashed her boobs to the camera before for Sirius Radio.
That's a serious problem.
Yeah. We won't let go of that joke. And
But I will let go of you. Bye-bye.
All right, please. Come on, Mike. I'm not capable. Come on, Mike.
Don't let Super Twink fool you.
Come on.
Let Super Twink fool you.
That'll give you an idea what kind of party this is.
What time is it?
What's that? I'm sorry. Somebody's licking my ear. What time is it? It's almost midnight, so.
I'll get to everybody. They'll wait their turn. As these lips are made for kissing.
I'm here with Richard Christie. This is the Governali's New Year's Eve party. Let's go! It's a big, big night. Tell you, man, this is it. In a few minutes, the ball's gonna drop, and then Richard's gonna drop.
And then my balls are gonna drop on his face.
That's right. We're all getting ready for the big countdown. We had a lot of fun. Joey Boots over here already tackled Uncle Paulie's crotch. That was a lot of fun. Aunt Camille is still looking for the karaoke tracks that nobody gives a shit about. Over here's Peppino, my Uncle Peppino over here.
Congratulations.
His wife.
Happy New Year.
His wife Rosetta showed her boobs.
Show me your tits.
Rosetta.
You shit your pants?
Yeah!
Okay, we'll put it on. All right, we'll see you later. Say goodbye. Say ciao.
I want to see the ball like a sheep.
You want to see my balls drop on his face? Is that what you're... Yay!
All right, guys, let's go. Yeah!
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Here we go. My makeup is ruined. You son of a bitch. Hold on, get Uncle Paulie. Uncle Paulie! Happy New Year, tonight, man. If it wasn't for you taking a shit in my bathroom, it would have been a great time. Chrissy, thank you for flashing the tits, you sick bitch. My dad, thanks so much for having me once you got drunk one night. Thank you all! Happy New Year! And thank you, most of all, to the person I really love, somebody who went through a lot with me, who's been through a lot of tough times. I gave her a lot of grief. Thank you, Richard Christie.
Fuck you, Sal!
What can I tell you?
I want to come clean on this whole Long Island psychic thing that's going on with you.
Absolutely.
Everyone tells me you're out of fucking control. We have a writing meeting, and everyone pitches stuff for the, for the show. Everyone go. Sal's been on a mad tear to get this Long Island psychic on the show, but like in a bizarre way. Like even if he's pitching something else, it all comes back to like the Long Island psychic.
Right. So you're wondering why?
You know why?
So...
Primarily, everything. Like I grew up on Howard.
Do you know them?
I've met him. Yes, they're in my neighborhood.
I thought the Long Island psychic is a woman.
She is. I met her husband, and husband's a huge fan of yours.
In the pudding.
Yours as well. But everything that
you know how I feel about psychics, right?
That's why. I think this is the one time that I can do something where I can really change your mind. I really sincerely believe that.
You idiot. You're an imbecile. You know that.
I sincerely believe that this lady is that fascinating. Howard, I went to Westbury Music Fair. 3,000 people.
Right.
I mean, she would just call out people. I mean, a lady way in the back.
And what did she say that blew your mind?
Like, motorcycle accident. Yes, right on the money. What's so funny about that?
If I said someone in 3,000 people, someone had a motorcycle accident, do you think someone in the auditorium had a motorcycle accident?
I mean, the odds are there, but for her to specifically pick out the person, and Howard, I think that this lady really could change your mind. I think she could bring some. I think she would blow everyone away. I mean, she's been on Ellen,
but I don't care.
She's been on Oprah.
Why? I've already told you no about the Long Island psychic, and you won't let go of it. Like, there's something. Are you having an affair with the Long Island psychic?
It's beautiful.
You know, Howard, I've never talked about this, but I've always been fascinated with mediums. Even when I was a child, I used to.
So you're not in love with her?
No, I used to read George Anderson's books. George Anderson was the first one. He used to be on Channel 6, and
predict what I'm thinking right now. Same with Tebow.
I'm an idiot.
No. Go ahead. You can do it.
What you're thinking?
What am I thinking right now? Tebow's wonderful. I'm thinking you should get the fuck out of the studio. I thought you would know that.
I was going to ask, because this is the big question on everybody's mind. Are you in any way, shape, or form, Sal, getting anything from them, whether it be monetary or anything else, from the Long Island Psychic?
I swear on my children and on a stack of Bibles. I think this lady's... I watch this lady religiously on Sunday night.
What did she tell you? Did she tell you something about yourself?
As a matter of fact, she's very apprehensive about coming in. She told me nothing. I never asked.
She should be.
I never asked for a reading. Nothing of the sort. I think that Howard.
You want to keep
if
that whole.
She's for real, why is she apprehensive?
Well, because Howard could, Howard hits the hard hit. Howard asked the
power.
No, he asked the hard hitting questions. He's a tough interview.
My powers will take on her powers, and my powers will win. That's what's going to happen, Sal.
Howard, can I just tell you something? The whole thing about him going to see her at Westbury Music Fair, we sat him down in a meeting, and it sort of explained how it works, if you know what I mean. And he goes, "Oh, I understand." He seemed to be off the psychic, but now he's right back on it again.
I'm skeptical.
Once you explain something to him, he forgets 2 minutes later. That's why he doesn't remember anything from school.
Like a dog.
Like a dog. Yeah, like seriously. He learned United States history, but he can't remember any of it.
There was no need to retain it.
Yeah, well, you're not retaining this. The Long Island Psychic is not a psychic. I retain that.
I will do what if I'm wrong, I'll do whatever you want.
Every psychic is fake.
If you're wrong, what is
You'll blow Richard if you're wrong.
I won't do that.
Yes, you would.
No.
He said whatever he wanted.
I don't know, but I'd be willing to do something crazy. I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, Howard, that this lady's absolutely fascinating.
So what, you're going to come in and tell me about myself? I mean, you could look that shit up.
Yes, you could.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll pick a homeless fucking guy from the street. Let me hear the Long Island Psychic just tell me the guy's name, and then I'll say she's psychic.
Okay.
She doesn't have to tell me anything about his future. Just tell me his name.
Well,
and if she can do that, that's right. She doesn't get that.
Well, no, she talks to the dead, Howard. She'll talk to
So let a dead guy tell her this guy's name.
Well, the dead can't even tell her who they are.
Right.
Absolutely, they can. No,
no. I've watched this woman on TV. She'll go, who was the one who died suddenly? And then the person tells her who it is.
Right, of course.
No, it doesn't work.
Benji was a phone psychic. Enough said. Okay, he was. He made a lot of money doing it.
Really?
Yeah. You
well,
never heard that story?
No, I never
you
knew
think
that.
so? All right. What is it, Gary? What the fuck is with sound, this psychic thing?
Howard, I think she's a fascinating person.
Will spoke to her, because we were thinking about having her on at one point. The first thing is, we can't just bring people in. You know what I'm saying?
For her to read, you mean?
Yeah, we can't bring people in for her to read.
There's rules.
Well, yeah, because you know what? You pick up different vibes from different people. And she absolutely needed 45 minutes alone, completely alone, no cameras with the people.
With the people.
Yeah.
What do you make of that, Sal?
That's interesting.
This is where we left him 2 months ago.
Right.
We told him this, and he goes, wow.
We're not interested in leaving people alone with a Long Island Psychic for 45 minutes.
I'm with you on that. And when I
cold read,
I would love. I mean, look,
Sal, look at me. You
cold
worship
read.
me.
I agree.
You worship me.
Cold
right?
read. I'm on your page.
You worship me.
I'm on the same page.
If you would just listen to me about everything, your life would go a lot smoother.
And I listen to you about 99%
Give your brain over to me. Your brain's not working well.
Why would you listen 99% of the time?
Because I think I could...
What's the 1% on your own that you think you're doing well? Right?
That's a great question.
1% is the shitty area that you get into.
That 1% is destroying your life.
When you listen to your boss, everything's fine.
It really is.
Yeah.
But Howard, I think she's a fascinating guest.
All right. Sal, look at me. She's never coming in here. We're not interested in putting her in a room for 45 minutes with people.
Right.
It's never going to happen. And you should give up on it.
And I will. But if she's listening and she would be willing to omit that 45-minute pre-interview, could she possibly come in? If she's willing to omit that.
Omit it?
Omit it.
Omit.
O-M-I-T.
Omit.
I'm admitting bullshit.
But here's the point. Here's the point, Howard.
𝗦𝗵cie.
Okay, so you've told him that she's not coming on the show.
Right.
That will not deter him in any way from on a personal level. Because, he tweeted about her there. That he tweeted. It was so weird. It was like, hey, Long Island Psychic, great job on Ellen.
Yeah, I watched her.
So why are you tweeting it? It's like, why are you promoting her so much?
I really sincerely enjoy her. The same way you would promote something from Rolling Stone, for example. I don't tweet much. I don't have many interests. I have the Long Island medium. Yeah, I mean,
holy mackerel.
You got to see me. I was embarrassed at Westbury. I had like a box of tissues on my lap.
Crying?
Yeah, I had to wrap tissues around my fingers because I was so embarrassed. So I would make these finger cots and just dab my eyes constantly.
Because you were crying with the Long Island Psychic?
I was crying, yeah.
What did she say that made you cry?
This stuff she said, how would just blow you away. I mean, there was a lady in the front row, and she said, your son passed away, and you just put a card on his tombstone, and the lady almost passed out, and I just lost it. I'm like, wow, this is pretty...
I always wondered who bought that stuff, and now I know.
Now you know. Sal.
By the way, in the writing meeting the other day, he also told us that the song Cats in the Cradle makes him cry. So he cries a lot.
Cats in the Cradle?
Well, having 3 kids and, playing ball and you don't have time for your children. And then
that's the difference. Isn't it, I'm going to be like you, Dad? That's the one you cry.
In other words, that's the one, Cats in the Cradle. But
is that Cats in the Cradle?
Yeah, but you're a good father, so why are you crying?
I'm a good father because the way I grew up, I don't get along well with my dad, and I don't want my children not to.
I don't blame your dad. Who can fucking tolerate you?
Thank you.
Honestly.
Well, no, I don't.
Your dad decided to have a kid. He didn't know it was going to be you. He was hoping for something.
He had a lot more than me. They're all over the country. My uncle got.
Are they all fans of the Long Island Psychic?
I don't know. But maybe I want the psychic to find out if I have other siblings out there.
Do you think you do?
Yeah, I do. I met one of my siblings in a casket. One of them died. My dad got a call one day at the pizza place, and he fainted. I thought my mother died. It was my half-brother that I never knew about.
All right. Okay.
Whatever.
Does he have relationships with these people, these other children?
Who knows?
Well, they're his buddy or his uncle or some shit.
He barely has one with Sal.
Matt, you're on the... Yeah, but Sal, he claims that he doesn't have a relationship.
Hey now, Howard.
Yeah.
Sal.
Yes.
You're an imbecile. Anyone over the age of 10 knows psychics aren't real.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to... Houdini proved it years ago.
Yes.
I told you about that.
Yeah, with the whole...
He had a secret word he gave his wife.
Yeah.
So she'd go from psychic to medium to medium. She'd sit there and say, okay. She goes, I'm talking to your husband right now. And then say, okay, what's the password? And they go, what? The password that my husband gave me. Right. He said he wanted to prove whether or not they were psychics. They go, well, he's not talking about that.
Right. Somehow he doesn't want to talk about it.
He didn't want to talk about that. But, you see, a puff of smoke will appear, and that's your husband.
Hey, there are frauds in every vicinity, in every form. There are frauds, but there are also. I think this lady is the only one because I've heard you say this your whole life that they are frauds, that they're charlatans. These
Why
people.
Are you thinking again?
I don't know.
See, when he thinks,
and that 1% overrides the 99%. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you that it's higher than 1% when he thinks for himself.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Well, I'm not good at math. You're probably right.
All right, now all right, goodbye.
Fuck you, Jim.
He went from I never said it to if I said it to I haven't said it recently.
And I'm joking when I say it.
Yeah.
Wow. What does it sell? Quickly.
Ronnie did say that to me.
He did?
Yeah. He came into the studio on Monday, and he said to Richard, do you want to come to headquarters Tuesday or Wednesday?
Right.
So I turn around, I go, how come I can't go? And he goes, because you always make fun of me. So
wow.
Yeah.
You're off the list.
Yeah, I'm off the list.
Wow. Richard doesn't always make fun of him? Richard is relentless on him.
I don't know.
So you're off the list. So he uses that.
Yeah, he definitely uses that as a pawn.
Racketeering.
Yeah.
Wow.
A pawn.
Honestly, that upsets me.
That's a real scumbag move, man. He could be a real piece of shit sometimes.
Why do you wait till I walk out of the room?
You're so short, I didn't know you walked out.
He thought you were there.
I thought you were there. I was looking under the podium. You
Fuck
fucking
you, asshole. Now, what did you say? What did you say?
On Monday, when you came into the studio, you said, Richard, Tuesday and Wednesday headquarters. I go, Ronnie, what about me? And you turned to me and you said, you always make fun of me. You're not going.
No, dude, you're off the list for a very good reason. You've been banned from Scores. Now you're going to be banned from headquarters because you're a fucking asshole when you go to these places.
Totally. He said that I made fun of him, Howard. He's completely lying.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's such a dick thing to do, man. I mean, not only to me, you're taking so much advantage of the show.
I can't have you come. I can't have you come now. Okay? You want me to tell you why?
Yeah.
You said to me because I made fun of you.
Christine's emotional friend is going with me tonight. You can't go.
Wow.
Sorry.
Should do a comedy show.
Well, you said Ronnie uses that as a pawn. Explain that.
I don't use anything as a pawn.
Well, a pawn, you know, a pawn is something that you use in a pawn in a game. Like, he's utilizing the club as a pawn to his advantage.
Right. Again,
am I using this all wrong? I know pawns are in chess.
Right.
Pawns are in chess.
Sal, when you said Ronnie uses that as a pawn, what do you really mean? I mean
in that he's exploiting the club.
I'm not exploiting the club.
Yes, you're taking advantage of it for your own personal use.
There's no expression. Use that as a pawn.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Using it as a pawn. He's using it to his advantage, you know?
No. Robin, what is he thinking of?
I'm trying to think, is he like, I mean, there's a term holding the club for ransom.
Right, he's using that as a...
But this pawn thing is wrong.
When you hold something over someone's head, you're using it as a...
As leverage.
Yeah, I mean, pawn. Where did
even I know that?
For? What is he going for? I
never heard that.
Asshole.
All right, listen.
Stupid
but
asshole.
Anyway,
stupid asshole.
I don't think it's right that Ronnie does that, and it's very embarrassing to you, Howard. It's very
right.
Wrong.
It's very embarrassing to him.
You could use someone as a pawn.
But this is not the right.
Right. It's not.
He's using the club as a pawn. He's
I'm
using
not. No, I'm not.
Sure he is.
No, I'm
He's
not.
holding it over people's heads. He's saying,
I'm not holding anything over anybody. Said they can go there. It's a place to go there. Anybody can go there.
Holding a pawn.
There's no sign.
Why are you going to Sal and saying you are being excluded from the party? Is there a real reason?
No, because he's a moron. He takes everything so serious.
But you're going through the halls.
No, I'm not. Here you go with that face again.
You're using it as favors. I'm not making any face.
Why is he such a mess that he can't go to a club? What do you do?
I don't do anything.
I don't even want to say on the air, really.
Oh, please. He's so
Would you like me to tell the reason why you were thrown out of Scores?
Oh, that you...
Huh? Would you like me to tell you the reason? You want me to do that?
God, I'm dying to know.
Oh, man, I love this.
Listen to me.
What
do you want me to do that? Just tell me if you want me to go down that road.
Okay, let me try to get one word right in my life.
Yeah, okay.
What's that word? Entrapment.
Right.
That's why we can't talk about it. It was entrapment.
Is this because you put your bare ass in Jason's face? While
No,
he was getting
hell no. It's got nothing to do with that.
Well,
Sal broke several rules by putting his ass in Jason's face.
He broke a lot of rules.
Ronnie, it's fair to say you set me up completely. You played a great prank on me that night.
Yeah, that night. I'm not talking about
but
that
was
night.
The night.
No, dude.
Yes, because that was the last time I was at Scores.
No, dude. Don't even.
Oh, please.
You want to start fucking throwing me into the fire? Come on.
I'm not throwing you.
Let's go.
Okay, you admitted that you said to me in the hallway that I can't go because I make fun of you. So I'm not throwing you into the fire.
No, dude. You can't. You're
using this as a threat.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
right, and that's
him.
wrong.
Yes. Right.
It's
Whatever
your
you
Billy
say.
Club. Right.
Whatever you
if
say.
You will.
You're a real scumbag.
Let's go down the road, man.
You're breaking the cardinal rule.
Come on, let me drive to the exit and let me talk.
There's a cardinal rule of men.
I don't care. You want to talk about it? I'll fucking talk about it. I got nothing to hide.
Oh, come on. Okay, Ron.
I want to know why you got.
What? Because when I took my cock out in front of the dancer,
That's
right?
one of the reasons.
Okay, that was the. All right.
Wait.
All right, now let me explain.
What the other two reasons? What about the other two reasons?
There's more.
There's two more reasons. You want to go there?
I'm talking about one.
Okay. You don't want me to say the other two.
One at a time.
Okay.
I'm meeting with Dr. Abel next week. Give me a fucking break.
All right. All right.
Jeez.
No, so Greg Carmel's there, and he's with this hot Russian broad. And he's like, you got to see Sal's penis. Blah, blah. And Ronnie masterminded this whole thing. He's like, you got to see Sal's penis.
No. I wasn't there for that, dude. I heard about that was after the fact.
Okay. I thought you weren't on the first part.
I had
Listen to me.
no part of that.
The two of you have way too much free time.
Really? I don't have
You need a different hobby. You hear what I'm saying? This is ridiculous.
There goes that face again. He's getting angry.
This is ridiculous. You can't go through the halls threatening people that this one's allowed,
anybody,
this one isn't. Jim
dude.
McClure's a good guy. Stop it now.
Stupid. Stop it. Because I'm doing my birthday party in a few weeks, and everybody's going to be invited, okay?
Even Sal?
I don't know.
But Sal, how is it a trap? If a million people tell you take your cock out, just don't take it out.
No, that doesn't bother me.
All right, listen.
It bothers them, though.
It didn't bother them. They set me up. He was saying to her that I have a very versatile penis and I could do strange things with it. And he kept begging me, and the girl kept begging me. And I said, no, I'm in a club. I can't do that. I've been in trouble before. And then after a few drinks, I said, fuck it. And I took my cock out, and I just showed her my uncircumcised penis. And then Ronnie comes over immediately with management, and they're throwing me out. And
Now, that was a joke.
Right. Well, there was. The whole thing was a joke.
That part was a joke.
So I didn't want to do that.
You want to go back to last year's birthday party? You want to go back to that?
Well, when I threw up on the ground at the bar?
Yeah, and you want to go back? You want to go back to the time before that?
When I threw up on your truck?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, well, that too.
I threw up all over the side of Ronnie's truck.
Why are you always throwing up?
Throwing up?
No. There's more, but I won't go into it.
Ronnie,
you know why. You know why, dude.
You talking about the ATM?
Nah.
You fucked an ATM?
Well, yeah. Actually, that's part. That was part of that whole deal. Yes.
My God, what
All
is
right,
this?
if this is the new angle you want to take,
No,
Ronnie,
I don't want it. I don't want to.
Why are you even going there?
Because you want to. You're ready to throw me under the fucking bus right away.
No, I'm not. Howard wants to get to the bottom of this. You said to me, and Richard could back it up, that I talk bad about you. I can't go to the club.
All right. Both of you get out of here now. All right, thank you. Thank you, Sal.
Apparently, he's done so much at Scores we can't talk about.
Yeah, he's mental.
I mean, could you imagine entrapment?
Take your cock out.
Gary, explain to me something. How could there be a fight in the hall and you're not miking it?
I have it. Give me 5 minutes.
Oh,
We have
okay.
it.
That makes more sense to me. What are they fighting about? Do you know?
Yeah.
Why are Sal and Lisa fighting?
You know what?
Why is Sal not in his office?
He was in his office. That's where it started in the hallway, went to his office, came back out into the hallway. We're all sitting there listening to him screaming at her, and she's screaming back.
Why are they screaming?
She did a news headline about Sal the other day, something about his credit card. And Sal's like, it's a made-up story. It didn't exist. And now he's demanding a retraction, and she's saying she didn't say anything wrong. And he's like, you made me look stupid. And that's a lot of what I hear.
Traction? Are you getting any traction?
Did you demand a traction?
No, what happened yesterday is the news didn't do their proper research, and they slandered me saying I declined a credit card at a bar and left. It wasn't me.
Wow.
But they didn't clear it with me first. They didn't ask me if I was at the bar or anything else. So I was fine with it. The news went on. They didn't come in. They didn't complain. I went to Brad. I said, can you clean it up, investigate? He investigates it. They find out there's another Sal Governale, who I happen to know, by the way, who declined a credit card. So Lisa says to me in the hallway, I have it in the headlines, and I'll clear your name with this. So she comes in, she's babbling like the yenta that she is with you guys, having a fucking blast. And at the end, you go, Lisa, anything else? She goes, no. And the retraction was in the paperwork. She was supposed to give the retraction with the news today. So when she walks out, I said, Lisa, how come you didn't put the retraction in? She said, oh, I forgot. There was no time left. Who's she to monitor the time?
She had plenty of time.
Yeah, you blatantly asked her, anything else, Lisa? She goes, no. So that's basically it. She does these little things. She loves to get under my fucking skin. She's not the queen, jappy prima donna girl that you all think that she is. Or actually, she is that, too. She is that.
Why do you have to go to that?
But
That's why I'm upset. I'm sorry, but when the news slanders you and it was all bupkis.
Get a lawyer. Get the union lawyer.
Get a union lawyer.
I don't need anything. I need a divorce lawyer, not a union lawyer.
Things bad.
Wow.
What happened yesterday?
Last night, I got a king fucking size bed in my room because my kids have to sleep in my bed every night. It's
well, you know what that is. That's your wife keeping you at a distance.
Yeah, I guess. Well, when we were in love...
You can't fuck if the kids are in the bed.
At a distance.
When we were fucking, she suggested a king size bed because she did love me. That's when we got it.
Yeah.
But now the kids come into the bed every night. Well, they would come in like at 1 or 2 in the morning, So it's like romper room in my bed at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Why do you allow this?
I don't mind sleeping next to my kids. So
yeah, but you want to know something? Your kids need their space. It's not healthy for them to be in the bed with you guys.
We do try to put them to bed as much as possible.
Why can't you put a kid to bed? I know a lot of parents like this.
I do.
They can't put the kids to bed.
I do. I tuck them in
with the bed.
I tuck them in every night.
And tell them to get the fuck out of the bed and go back to their room.
Go to your own bed.
Stop being such pussies.
Well, I wouldn't call my children pussies, but at 1:30 in the morning when you're dead tired and I have to get up at 4...
Say, this ain't going to fly. Daddy's got to work. Lock the goddamn door.
Well, you think my wife would get up because she gets up a little later.
Because she wants the kids in the bed.
So anyway, we're watching Top Chef last night. I love that show. And laying in bed, and I go over to cuddle with her in the king-size bed.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, my God, we're in a king-size bed, and I feel like I have to buy a cot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, gee, exactly, so.
Yes, Sal, you're disgusting. You smell and you sweat.
Right. I smell and I sweat.
Yeah.
If you just would have saw what the other smelly, sweaty mass that you was in love with, I would be a pleasure. So,
you think she's still in love with that guy?
I think she thinks about him every day. I think it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I think it's inevitable.
Right.
And I've come to the conclusion that, I think it's more like a brother-sister relationship with a bonus banging every other month.
You bang your sister.
It's like fucking a nanny. It's like I got a lady.
Tell me she doesn't need a car.
She's doing the laundry.
And she takes care of your kids.
Taking care of my kids. What am I going to do, I looked into things, and we went over numbers, and the lawyer kicked back and said, economically, you can't leave.
You actually went and looked?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet your sweet ass I did.
Wow.
He's got 3 kids.
Well, you know what? I look at this whole thing and I said, why did they jump into this whole kid thing with both feet like that? I mean, they didn't even try it out with one. They just kept banging till they
we're
had
not
3.
Puerto Rican, Robin. We need to just keep popping out kids.
Yes, you did. You got 3 and you're locked in.
Got married in 96, had my first child in 99. We had 3 years together, and then I had my second child 2 years later, and 2 years later after that.
Yeah,
3 years
you
of
didn't
sheer
learn
bliss.
from the first one. You two aren't ready for all this.
Were the first 3 years good? Robin's saying after your first kid, you should have realized that 2 years
aren't good at this.
You have kids together.
First kid's manageable,
Wow.
Second kid gets a little tough. Third kid, you might as well become a sociopathic murderer. Everything changed. The jump from 2 to 3 changes everything.
Make your fucking husband take care of the kids. There's no time for us.
but what kills...
Lisa's back here if you want to talk to her.
Nah, who cares?
Well, let her give her.
She got her time. She said she sucked up all the airtime she could today. She didn't have time to put that retraction in.
Lisa, I hear you were yelling at Sal in the hallway.
Look, I try and get to as much stuff as I can. I'm very sensitive to how much time I'm in here.
Right.
When you guys go off on other tangents and talk about other things, it was enough. We have another set of headlines. I understand how Sal feels. But I also know we have another set of headlines, and we have news reports all day long where we can report that, too. But I felt that I overstayed my welcome here. I was in for so long.
I appreciate that. Sal, what about
that? But you've spent 20 minutes covering a fucking couch in the green room, dude.
What?
Come on.
What are you talking about? That was a news story.
Oh,
I didn't do it as a news headline.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, Lisa. The point is that you came out yesterday, you slandered me without verifying it first.
First of all, it wasn't my story. It wasn't my story.
You did the headlines.
Look, it's like I'm the messenger being shot.
Take responsibility for your actions, Lisa. You're the headline reader.
First of all,
was I in the headline today?
I was not.
I in the headline? Was I in the headline today? Was I in the headline today?
I'm not the only one who goes
I like
over
to
the headlines.
smack her.
Hey.
Don't get physical! I'd like to, but I'm not. Believe me, I don't do that.
You shouldn't even say it.
Thank you.
Believe me, that's the least that I'm saying. I'm thinking of a chainsaw right now and battery acid.
I'm sorry things aren't good at home.
It has nothing to do with home. Hey, that's... Listen.
Sal, it has everything to do with it.
No,
You're taking it out on her.
I'm not taking
You
out...
wouldn't be saying this to Steve Langford.
Hold on. Howard, yesterday I was dignified about the whole thing. I was.
And I felt badly because it wasn't my story. Like I said,
Can he get his attraction right now?
Yes, I'm very attracted to you. We will do it all day, and Steve will come in here and read the headline. All apparently, there's another Sal Governale in the original story.
All right, so Sal will get a retraction later in the morning.
That's fine. But
so there you go. Stop whining.
I'm
no, I
not
understand
whining.
how he feels.
Oh, I can't win in this goddamn forsaken shit. I'm not whining. I was in the hallway.
Don't make phony phone calls.
First you were a shithead, now this is a shithole. What's going on?
Sal, you'll get your retraction, although we all now know it's not your credit card. All right, Lisa, see if you can get a retraction going for Sal.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Lisa G, everybody. All right, I got to take a break. We've only taken one break this morning. Sal and Richard were driving this public access show crazy again. It's very funny. This is called Talking Yankees.
Oh,
I love that show with Sal and Richard.
Yeah, this guy gets us so upset with them, and they just call in every minute, and they're like the only two guys calling, and it just gets the guy all bummed out. Check it out.
I would like to hear what people have to say about Mariano Rivera, Derek Jeter, David Ortiz. I think I will take a caller. You're on the air.
Hey, what's up, Jonah?
I'm fine. What's up?
Hey, congrats on getting your show at 4.
Yeah,
the guy moved his show to 4 o'clock so he wouldn't get any of these phony phone calls.
He's running from them.
Yeah.
I was starting to get a little tired of staying up until 2 o'clock on show nights.
I sure don't blame you. I'm a little tired today. I was up late last night, man. I found worms in my stool. And...
Well, you know. You're on the air.
Hey.
Turn down the volume, please.
I am sick and tired of these idiots calling. You got a great show. It's very informative. Love the Yankees. Love what you're doing, man.
Thank you.
And I wanted to say, one of my favorite parts of your show is when you talk about the weather. So.
Yeah, well, you know, one of my favorite parts of the show is when people actually treat it seriously. So,
that part
these
sucks.
people have to get a life. So. No, that's not. You're on the air.
Fucking worms will eat my ass.
So, yeah. There's going to be a ban on wireless callers from now on, so if you have a wireless, you're fucked. I'll give you a break. Get off my show. I'm not that stupid. As a matter of fact, I have your number, and I might call you later. Anyways.
Good.
Yeah, I know who these people are, too. I know their number, and now I know where they live. So stop calling, or I may pay a visit. I don't know what kind of time people have to call in and have prank calls. You're on the air.
Yeah, we're poking my poop.
No, Robert. Should I say your full name on the air and then give the phone number so people can call you? I think it's just Robert. Don't test me.
Meanwhile, it's Richard and Sal.
It's funny if he goes over to a guy's
You're on the air?
I beat them up.
So I only have 2 people calling in, and I guess that's because not many people know the new time of the show. You're on the air, line 2.
It's blood in my poop too.
You know, the fact of the matter is, and you guys need lives.
No one knew the old time of the
Seriously.
show.
You need mental help. I have your numbers. I'll call you up after the show, and I'll make sure you get a good psychiatrist.
Yeah.
You want me, really? I will do this. Now, I'm not going to jeopardize my show by giving your numbers out on the air. But what I will do, is I will make sure that you get yours. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. The same two people? Get off my show. You're on the air. You're on the air.
Ringworms attack on my...
Okay,
Same guy.
I got your number. You want me to read it out? It's 646. You want me to go further? These people probably aren't even they are watching the show because I can hear the stupid feedback. So anyways, let's get back to the Yankees. Let's try. You're on the air. Hello?
You want to talk about Johnny Damon?
Yes, what about him?
Yeah, I heard Derek Jeter found worms in his...
Fuck you! You see, the thing is, you play nice with me. You know? If you don't want to call, you know, there's a... Computer programmers have always had this expression, and it's very accurate. It's called garbage in, garbage out. I can't have a good show without having good callers. And what I have are bad callers. Actually, I have no callers. No more calls.
Get the hint?
No more calls. That's it.
Hey, what's up, Sammy?
It's all good.
Good morning.
Good. Well, it's actually still night for me.
You're still going?
It's not morning. Well, I'm not still going, but I live in San Francisco, pal.
Oh, so this
and that's a 4-hour time change now, okay? 4 hours. So what time is it? Yeah, we sprung forward or whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Oh, what? So you lost that hour plus the 3 hours.
Yeah. So I'm rolling a little bit slow, but I'm kind of up for this. I haven't seen Howie in a long time, and I know how much he loves me. So.
You got the new book?
Not with me.
But
it's out, yeah.
There's a lot of information in there, a lot of stories to tell.
I wonder what Howard's going to want to talk about.
I think he's pumped, man.
Let's see, I wonder if he's going to want to talk
Your wife
about...
has it, right?
Howard's going to want to talk about, let's see, probably my childhood.
Yes.
You know, yeah, because that's probably the most G-rated. Well, no, actually, I peed in a water tank, so that's in there. Or he might want to talk about my wonderful life now.
You don't think he's going to want to hear any of the controversy?
He's going to skip right over the Van Halen years, I guarantee you. He don't want to hear. He knows about all that.
I think you're right.
That's old news to him.
Sammy's new book is out. The book is called Red, My Uncensored Life in Rock. It's in stores today. The legendary Sammy Hagar. There he is.
He's here.
Yeah, looking good. I like the hair.
He looks the same.
Looks good. He got his own hair, not like David Lee Roth. Always
He's pulling it for us just to let us know.
Do you have to do anything to that hair? In other words, is that like you woke up? Here, put those on so we can hear your mic. Do you have to do anything to it? In other words, style it? I mean, it comes out so beautifully, just
This
ringless.
is it.
Yeah.
Robin! Hi, baby.
Behind you.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you? I'm still. I mean, I went to sleep, but
Are you so happy because forget about the Van Halen? So I read the excerpt of the book in Rolling Stone, and I was raving about it on the air. I don't know if word got back to you or not.
It has.
Yeah.
I'm going, he's setting me up, but okay.
No. Fabulous book. I mean, if I haven't read the whole thing yet, but when I just got the book this weekend. I didn't get to read it yet. But when I read the excerpt in Rolling Stone, I said, boy, this is some fucking
He's
raw
letting
book.
it all hang out.
It's candid. No, I'm telling it. I've told the truth. That's half the reason why I wrote it, Howard, is because I really wanted my story told. I've been kind of a underdog in my career. I've always been the guy kind of under the scenes behind. I never did the big press hit. I stayed out of the tabloids, and a lot of people, just go by what they hear about me. So I thought I might as well tell my story.
I have a million.
I have a different story.
I have a million questions.
Well, Howard, we don't have that much time.
How much time do we have?
As long as you want. Are you kidding me? Books. Wait, another book.
Before we get to the book. You recently sold an interest in the tequila company 𝗛𝗵𝗄𝗏, which is your company.
Yeah.
This is a very successful thing for you, right?
Biggest thing I've ever done in my life.
More than the music.
More than the absolutely.
Financially, you mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, not creatively, but financially.
Oh, absolutely. Creatively, it was pretty much. It was a fun trip too. I did everything. I owned the company. I started from nothing. I went and got bottles. I took them to a plant. Farmers that made my tequila. I helped them bottle it. I mean, it was just grassroots, man.
Did you ever have a moral issue with making your own tequila? You saw the damage that Alex Van Halen and Eddie Van Halen went through.
My father.
And your father, who was a brutal man, and I'm going to get into that with you. Alcohol ravaged him. He was a bully. You even claim he raped your own mother, right?
Well, kind of. I mean, not really. I wouldn't want to say it like that, but in our family, it was he was kind of a sex maniac. But so am I. But I don't rape my wife.
No, but he forced himself on your mother.
I'm sure he did.
What did that do to you as a young man, knowing your father forced himself on your mother?
Well, at the time, I don't think I really knew it. You know what I mean? It's like, when you're growing up, you're a kid, you're in a family. I was the youngest of 4 kids. I was really protected by my big sister, man. Like, as soon as my dad would get drunk and start, beating on my mom or something, my sister would grab me out the window, we would go. So she kept me out of it. I loved my dad. I thought he was a hero because he was a tough guy, could beat people's ass, and I thought that was cool.
Everyone loves their dad, wants to love a dad. Everyone needs a dad.
But later when I found out about those things, I felt sorry for my mom. I wasn't pissed at my dad. He had problems. But I felt sorry for my mom.
So when you went into the tequila business,
yeah,
did you have a moral pang saying I might be contributing to the, I mean, there is a bigger issue, isn't there?
No, because probably if I had the problem and I was out selling it, I would feel guilty. I don't have that gene in me. Like, I don't wake up in the morning and want to drink. It's the last thing I want to do in the morning.
Because
like right now.
Yeah. You don't want one.
Want to do a shot? No.
No, I don't have that gene either. I drink 2 glasses of wine and I'm done.
Yeah, well, some guys, they just can't stop. My dad was like that. Ed, Al, they were like that. I don't have that gene, so I don't feel guilty. I bet you if I felt like I was an alcoholic and I was struggling with it, I'd probably had a hard time with doing that. That company was for fun.
So what was your interest sold for? I mean, do you still have a part interest in 𝗛𝗵𝗄𝗏?
Yeah, I do. For 3 more years.
How much did you sell off the whole company?
I sold off 80%.
80%. What type of money are we talking about here?
Not as much as you, Howard, but you're the only guy I know that's richer than me.
No,
you're the only guy.
That's debatable. How many millions? How many millions did you make off of that?
$80 million.
$80 million.
Yeah.
Did you get a check for $80 million?
I got a check for $80 million.
What
does
that feel like?
Are you worth more than Eddie Van Halen?
Oh shoot, I don't know who I'm worth more than anybody, but I'm worth more than I was when I was a kid.
You're a very wealthy man.
I'm fine.
What is the lifestyle
That's never been one of my problems.
What is the lifestyle?
It didn't change. How about if it didn't change my life one bit? I was already rich. I've been in famous rock and roll bands my whole life.
Was there a moral pang then behind writing the book, the new book? Because as much as you paint Eddie and Alex to be, well, more Eddie to be despicable.
Well, just recently.
Right.
The old Eddie, I love that guy.
I know, and you
know both guys. You've met them both, right?
And you had a tremendously difficult time with Eddie. He did terrible things to Michael Anthony, a good friend of yours. did you still say, you know, at the end of the day, I'm a wealthy man. I made tons of money. I don't need to expose this. What was the drive behind exposing it?
Totally tell my side of the story. Those guys from day one, when they turned on me, you know, this Van Halen was the greatest. We're the greatest friends on the planet from 85 to 95.
Looked like a fun band to be in.
It was. We had more fun than 10 monkeys in a barrel, man. We were.
I remember when you guys were first in here. We were like, okay, is this like not the David Lee Roth era? You guys really do get along. And it was like, we love each other.
You know,
wait a second.
We called ourselves the Four-Headed Monster. We did everything together. I was under that bus, and we were doing everything together, okay?
But you want to know something?
But
Robin,
they turned on me.
But, well, you're right. So
friggin' turned on me, man.
So this book was retribution to set the record straight and say, listen, there are two sides to this story.
No, just that chapter.
Just that chapter.
This book was to set the record straight, that I earned everything I got and that I worked really hard for it. And it's an uplifting, positive story. It's a damn success story. It's an American dream. I did it.
Do you feel people think you haven't earned your success in some way?
I don't think they know. So I want them to know that I came from nothing, and you can do it too. So you can do it, Howard. Imagine that.
So it's an inspirational book.
Yeah, if we learn to sing.
Yeah. It's an inspirational book.
I think it really is.
When you have a father at home who's a drunk, who's beating your mother, who's forcing himself on your mother, who is, you know, there's a lot of pain in that family. Where do you come to learn guitar? I mean, how does like that would be?
How does the music seep in?
Yeah,
you know, I believe that any artist, people that do what you've tried to do, what you've done.
Still trying.
Yes, me too, Howard. That's one thing we have in common. We ain't done, are we?
Look at me being a rock star. I'm on the. Howard, I'm going to show you.
Where's your Rolling Stone?
Oh, I gave it to Gary.
But people that choose to be an artist, you know, painters, guitar players, singer, you know, writers, you know, radio personality, to actors, anybody that does those kind of things. Oh, there's my man. Let's see, you got the cover. I didn't get the covers.
I got two covers. Look at this. There's the second cover. Woo! Who's a rock star now?
I know. Howard, I know you. Listen, I know you. Okay, I know your history, man. You've been dogging me for so long, and then you came back around and kind of liked me now. I told everybody.
I love you.
I think Howard likes me now.
I love you.
You almost ruined a friendship. My partner, Tyler Florence, you know, the chef, we're doing a restaurant. It's opening next week in our hometown, Mill Valley. And he goes, oh, man, Howard's been talking about you. I said, you listen to Howard? He's going, yeah. I said, oh, dude, man, we might not be able to be partners here, man. He says, oh, I love that guy. I love that guy. I said, was he dogging me? He said, no, he's excited you're coming up.
So, Sammy, let's get back to the story.
Okay, but real quick, Howard, you got to let me finish this. I'm sorry, I get off on tangents. But the whole thing is, people that choose that kind of path in life, there's no guarantee that you're going to make it. You don't do it because you think you're going to be rich and famous. You would love to be rich and famous, but I played guitar because it was my passion. I was in love with it. It's all I wanted to do.
So you're saying, despite the turmoil in your family, the music was so in you that who bought
might have been a refuge.
My mom bought me my guitar. She took a Sears catalog and paid $39.95 for a Silvertone guitar in a little case, and she made payments, Jack.
Was she alive to see your success as a solo artist?
My mom many homes and cars and anything she wanted. When you get to the last chapter, no, she passed a couple years ago. That's the other reason why I wrote the book, for her, and because I really, really know that my mom would be the person that I could go to 10 years from now and say, Mom, hey, and what happened to Uncle Leroy? You know, what was his wife's name? My mom knew everything.
She was your hero?
Oh, yes. But when she passed, the information went with it, because my mom, she was the keeper of the tree in our family, you know? So I had to write this book to get that. I said, man, while I'm remembering it, I'm getting this done. When my mom passed, that's kind of when I decided to do it.
Was your father physically abusive with you? Would he punch you?
No, my father loved me, and he never beat the kids.
Did he teach you how to fight?
Yes.
You're a very good fighter, aren't you?
Oh, I don't know if I'm a good fighter. Man,
aren't you a boxer of some sort? Are you a boxer of some sort?
No. I like to box. I have a whole gym at my house, and I go and I beat on a heavy bag, and I do a speed bag a little bit.
You don't use weights and stuff. It's all about boxing. The old man would put you against another kid, and would you have to box and do all that stuff?
Yes, I would. And my friends, they didn't like coming home from school with me because my dad had us put on the boxing gloves, and I was pretty good, you know, because my dad taught me how to punch, you know.
When is the last time you punched someone not in the gym? I'm talking about a real fight.
Oh, hell, it's been a long time. Ed and I almost went at it a couple of times on the old 4 reunion.
Is that right?
Yeah, there was a couple times we almost did it.
The reunion tour was awful.
It was the low part of the Van Halen scene for me, but I had to write about it. I had to put it in there.
The way you describe it in the book is remarkable to me. In fact, Robin brings up a time when you came in with Eddie and the whole band. I remember that appearance here on our show. I remember Eddie rambling and moving around the studio, not able to concentrate. It was rather disruptive. And I actually sensed that at that point you guys weren't that enamored with one another.
We weren't the last.
And you were annoyed.
I was totally annoyed.
I was annoyed with
they
the
had
interview.
already turned on me. In '95, the last tour, the Balance tour, it was over. Ed Loeffler died, our mentor, manager, my mentor. He was my manager through my whole career. Took over Van Halen when I joined him. We went to the top and did everything right. When he died, Ed now hired Al's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he came in with 1 year, the band broke up.
All right,
he
so
went to
you
Ed
say-
and Al, Conquer Divide. He was never my manager.
You're saying that originally when you got into Van Halen, and it's interesting when you got into Van Halen,
I took a cut and pay, Howard.
Well, did you really?
I really did.
Because you were a solo artist that was having
Yeah.
success.
Yeah, I was doing multiple arenas too, and I had good business. My manager, I was coming home with 70% of my, of my net and 70% of my gross. They were coming home netting like 17% of their gross.
Why was that? Because the band has to split up 4 ways,
And they had a bad record deal. They were getting, less money from the record company. They had a 3/4 publishing rate. I was getting a full 100% publishing rate. And the promoters were stealing from them.
When you decided to join Van Halen, in fact, there was at one point you said to Eddie and Alex, "Why don't you guys join me? Because I got the better record deal."
Just Eddie, because I hadn't met Alex yet.
Oh, but Eddie said, "No way, I'm in Van Halen."
No, he just said, "Come on down, man." Eddie's back then he was the sweetest, most cunning person. He could get you out from behind that booth over here and hugging him and stuff,
So
and you know how humble Eddie used to be, right?
Yeah,
he was the sweetest guy I've ever met.
One of the best guitar players ever, right?
Well, absolutely.
And so when you went to see Eddie Van Halen, you went to his home.
Yeah.
And you guys jammed together, is that
Yes.
correct? And what does that mean, jam together? You meet this guy, and then what? You whip out your guitar, he whips out his guitar,
Exactly.
and you begin to play.
Have a couple amplifiers, a bass player, a drummer, and Ed on guitar. Have a little microphone for me, and with a little tiny PA in their room about this size or smaller.
And what kind of music are you doing? Are you doing your music?
No. They had Ed stayed up all night with Al and Mike, and they'd put together Summer Nights, the music, kind of a rough version of Summer Nights and a rough version of Hello Baby Good Enough, the first song on 5150.
Tell me about that. In other words, so when they come and present you with this music, do they say, "Hey, Sammy, what kind of lyrics would you put to this?" Or,
No.
what do they do?
See, I'm a musician, Howard, so I can either play guitar with you and just ad lib, or I can jam. I start going la da 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 da. When I hear it go do 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 do, I hear it playing that. I just start humming along, screaming along, right?
No
making
words.
up words,
right?
But I said Summer Nights with my radio. Honest to God, I said that line, just straight out of my mouth. So that song inspired me to say that, and then I thought, well, now we're talking about Summer Nights on radio, But that came the next week.
So there was this beautiful magic. The first time you sat down,
it was killing,
and you knew it, and you said to your record company,
"Look at, I'm getting goosebumps again."
Right,
okay?
just talking about it.
Later.
Is that true? You had goosebumps that night,
God's
right? Because
truth, yeah.
you said, "Wow, these guys are my musical brothers. I can jam with them. We could make great music together."
Well, it's like a dream band. It really reminded me of Cream. I loved Cream. Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, Jimmy Baker, right?
Fantastic.
They played like Sunshine was. Everything was like funky, but yet kind of slow and held back and deep in a pocket. And I played everything so hyper. You know, you look at me.
Right.
Look at me. It's 5 o'clock.
You're
it's
revved
2
up.
o'clock in the morning from California.
It's like you had 50 Red Bulls.
Yeah,
right.
and I haven't. I had a cup of coffee and a little sugar.
So they slowed you down musically?
Oh yeah, they pulled me back into a groove. And I came from the blues. I came from soul music. But whenever I played it, it was always like, down, you know, hey.
Sammy, on the business side of things, because you had to deal with a record company, how do you then get out of your own solo deal? And how do you get?
It's in the book, Howard.
I happen to know that. That's why I'm leading you into it. I read it.
He's
Sammy,
such a damn.
we're on the radio. You want me to tell people? Sammy got out of his record label because
you
he
could
promised.
just sit there.
He promised them an album, and then the record companies talk, and they got to cut to the. I wanted you to tell them I was being gracious.
Geez, Howard, I'm sorry.
What do I need you for if I can know all the answers?
Exactly. Well, I told you, it's
let's
2
start
o'clock in
again.
the morning for me.
Edit that out. There you go.
Yeah.
Sammy, so what happens when you have a record company and you're under contract with them? What do you do? I mean, so Van Halen wants you. You say, that's it. I want to be in this band. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to go do it. What does the record company say?
I had a great manager, Ed Leffler. And like I said, he took over. He just said, you want to be in I told him I was going to be in a band. He said, he stayed with Ed now for a couple hours after I left the first show, and he asked him a lot of questions, and he comes back and goes, Sam, you're going to have to take a cut and pay. Them guys are not making any money. I mean, they're just blowing it, you know.
Wow.
And so I'm saying, I don't care. I want to do this. He goes, okay, you want to do this? Let me try to get it done. So he goes to Geffen, David Geffen, who I was on Geffen. I was his only, there was me, John Lennon, and Donna Summer, I guess, at that time.
Right.
So it was kind of a new label. I know what it was. Donna Summer was gone. But whatever it was, I was like their biggest selling artist.
Right.
Okay.
And so how do they agree
David
to all
Geffen,
this?
smart, see. He goes to Mo Austin and goes, first he tried to talk me out of it.
Right.
Geffen did. Hey, what are you trying to do? Why would you want to do this? You know, you can't replace, a David Lee Roth. He's too flamboyant. You're not like that. You're a musician. And
a lot of that thinking makes sense. I mean, at the point that
David Geffen is not a stupid man. He's very smart.
How many bands can you name where a new guy came in and they were more successful? I think you might be the only example.
Well, AC/DC's done okay with Brian, that's for sure.
That's right.
But they've hammered out some pretty damn good records. That's what we did too. So Geffen says, finally he goes, obviously the light went on in his head, because he had a distribution deal with Warner Brothers. They distributed Geffen's records. Shortly after that, he took it from there and gave it to Universal. So obviously he was butting heads already. We didn't know that.
Right.
Went to Mo Austin, stuck him up, said, Mo, you want to have this up? You're either going to lose your biggest band, or if you want me to let this guy do this, I want a free record from Sammy after this, and I want half of Van Halen. And
wow.
he got it.
And he got half of it.
I guess. I mean, I didn't see the checks being written back for us, but that's what I was told by my management.
So you described this relationship with Eddie Van Halen at first. Musical brothers, you guys. I remember the press photos. You guys were all over each other. I remember the show when you guys went out on tour. I mean, you practically lovers on stage. You're hanging all over.
Hold
buddies.
on here. Hold on.
Well, you know
Howard.
what I mean. I mean, you guys had a real connection.
He's trying to run me into that corner. Right, listen.
So the manager dies. The manager dies. And then suddenly everything changes. What changed? I don't understand. The good manager dies.
I guess probably a year or so before that, Ed was starting to, get a little weird about his band. I ran the band, Howard. I hate to say this. I'm no ego trip here, but when I walked in, it was like they were looking for a fearless leader. Roth was the leader of that band. You know, like it or not, Ed was a musical guy. Roth was the leader of that band.
Right.
So I walk. They're sitting around twiddling their thumbs. And I go, well, what do you want to do? I'd say, well, what do you guys want to do? So I don't know. What do you want to do? I'd say, well, let's get together tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Okay. So it just starts like that. Then the next day, hey, what time do you want to start? Hey, what do you want to do? So I just took over. It was like, they were sitting there waiting. I became their fearless leader. I've always been a leader. Can't help myself.
Right.
But then it's about 9 years later, right before Ed Leffler dies, I guess I hear from Johnny Barbas and some of Leffler's friends, well, Eddie was, Ed Leffler, we called him Eddie too, was really worried about, Ed starting to, question a lot of stuff you wanted to do. Well, why is Sammy doing this behind my back? Why is he doing this cobble wobble thing? Why is he always going to Mexico? Why is he wearing those clothes? It's like he started freaking out on me, I guess.
What do you think happened? Was it drugs? Was it drinking? Was it making him paranoid?
And he's grown up a little bit, Ed was an innocent little kid, I'm telling you, when I walked in there.
So he grew up and said, you know what, maybe I want to take some control of this
That's
band.
right. In my heart, I think that's what happened the first time. That's when I got fired the first time.
Right.
I'm going to get kicked out of Chickenfoot. I guarantee you, watch this. Montrose, they fired me. Eddie fired me.
Chickenfoot is your new band.
Yes, Joe Satriani. He'll fire me eventually.
You're with Joe Satriani.
He's going to do it.
It's a band.
It's inevitable.
It's you, Joe Satriani, Michael Anthony,
and Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers.
Right. Okay. So you've got a band now, and you will be kicked out of it. We know that.
Okay. I know it's in the future.
So you're saying that you were this leader. They needed a leader. You filled that void, and then suddenly Eddie starts to grow up and go, "I want to be the leader now."
But why is he so worried about what you're doing? Outside of the studio, like the Cabo Wabo stuff.
Well, because he started finding out that when I joined Van Halen, I owned a travel agency at that time called Steady State Travel, and I started for myself. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on travel.
Right.
So I said, why am I paying all this money? And they're making 10%. I'll do it. I'll make 10% myself, And so I bought the travel, I bought the girls. You run it, give you a little piece. And when I came to Van Halen, I already owned it. So Van Halen was using my travel agency, and Tart was using it, and Whitesnake, and all those big 80s bands were using my travel agency. And Eddie finds out, well, why can't we start our own travel? Well, Sammy's already got a travel agency. Well, why can't we start when I'm going? Well, you want,
you didn't want one.
It was always that kind of stuff, right? Cobble wobble. Well, why's he always got to go down there? He was jealous. It was a weird kind of little kid high school mentality.
I think you hit it on the head. Eddie Van Halen was jealous. In other words, you were happy in your life. Eddie became increasingly unhappy.
I was kind of acting like a grown-up, and he didn't.
You describe in the book that sometimes when you were in Mexico doing your thing and having a good time and relaxing, Eddie would just call you back to the studio over and over again just to make you miserable. He couldn't stand that you were happy. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was when I was in Hawaii. That was at the last year. So here comes Ed Loeffler dies. I guess Ed was keeping all this down, and Eddie seemed okay. I didn't feel any weirdness. I felt the jealousy a little bit,
Right.
Anything I wanted to do. Why are you doing that? Well, where are you going now? It started getting like your old lady and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
right. It's like a wife who won't leave you alone.
Right.
And those are the worst wives in the world.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I'm a separate person. Yeah.
So it started getting kind of weird, but I didn't really sense it. Then when Ed Loeffler died, we got the new manager. And that guy came in, and he saw the problem. Ed went right to him. Eddie went, fuck, Hagar's doing this, yeah. And this guy went, oh, yeah, we'll fix that. So I had a record contract with.
So the new manager sided more with Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, Ed, now
instead of just taking no sides.
They got him in. He went right with them.
Wow. That was the beginning of the end.
He divided and conquered. He split us up. He told them, and Hagar's going to do this, and you know what he's doing this, and he was doing all this stuff. And so I wouldn't sign with the guy. He didn't get 20% of my money.
Right.
I was a free agent at that point in Van Halen, and they hated that too. So, but he went to Warner Brothers. This guy did. It's God's truth. And I had a record deal in there to where after every Van Halen record, Ed Loeffler, when we re-signed with Warner Brothers, I could do a solo record for $1.5 million. After I had to do a Van Halen record, then I could do one. I didn't have to tour. I could do acoustic shit and get $1.5 million.
Right.
I never took that option until my greatest hits package. And so I never did it, and they hated that I had that. And Ray Daniels went in. That's the guy who did it, okay?
Right.
He went to Warner Brothers, renegotiated our deal, only for Ed and Al, took me out of the contract and took my golden parachute, said, Sammy can do no solo records on this label. Can you believe it? That's behind my back. And Ed and Al signed off on it. Because they signed off on it. He renegotiated our deal.
So it sounds to me like there was tremendous jealousy within Van Halen.
But that's evil.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's why.
Taking away someone's livelihood. As you say, safety cushion.
Exactly, man.
If anything went wrong.
Golden parachute I had.
Well, yeah.
In case they threw me out or I wanted to quit,
Well, sometimes people want to control you, and
that's what it was.
They're afraid of losing you.
I'm not a very controllable guy, Howard.
Well, do you think they were arrogant in a way? They had success with David Lee Roth, they had success with you, and then all of a sudden they kind of said, you know what, who needs him? Whoever we make our lead singer, it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
And it's not the case. They were lucky. They hit lightning twice.
Yeah, they tried it a third time.
Yeah, they did.
So what was it?
Howard, what do you think's wrong up there? Now, let me ask you this. Okay, you see the picture. Now, I'm just asking you for advice because I'm trying to put it together myself.
Right.
Last record we did was 91, 92, something like that. We did the Balance record. That's the last studio record. That was like, what, almost 20 years ago. And then they do one record in 20 years. and they said that I quit. That's half the reason why I wrote this chapter in my new book. It's only a chapter, folks. Well, there's a couple Van Halen chapters. There's a good chapter and then the bad chapter.
Right.
And they said that I quit, that they didn't kick me out, which is bullshit.
Right.
But that I quit because I didn't want to work, that I didn't want to go on tour, and I didn't want to make records, that I wanted to do my solo stuff and hang around in Cabo and stuff. I'm going, yeah, I want to do all that too, but and those guys haven't worked since. It just cracks me up.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of mistruth there, and I think everyone wants to paint everyone.
I told the truth in my book.
Yeah. So you described the beginning of the Van Halen experience as somewhat magical.
Totally magical.
And by that I mean you sit down with these guys the first time, and you're able to create music rapidly. Eddie's working at a rapid pace. His guitar work is second to none, and you're impressed. By the time Van Halen, you guys broke up, and you even did the reunion tour, you describe in Eddie Van Halen, you claim in your book that this guy cannot even play his own music anymore.
Well,
that's pretty serious indictment.
I don't know if he didn't care or if he just wasn't capable. I think sure he's capable, but he wasn't doing a good job. Just too wasted. Didn't try learning the old song. You know, the songs that we wrote in Van Halen. You know, songs like Right Now and Dreams and Top of the World, Pound Cake. Best of Both Worlds. Those are complex pieces of music.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize this isn't like, Running with the Devil or something. The early stuff was a lot simpler. When I joined the band, Eddie got into the keyboards, really got into a sophisticated chord changes.
David didn't want keyboards in Van Halen.
Well, it's harder to sing when you play certain chord changes. You got to have some pretty good voice control to stay on key when you're making those kind of weird changes.
David Lee Roth not a good singer?
No, he's great. He was a great frontman, and he was a great personality. Not a great singer. Had style.
You didn't like him. You even thought that he came off as gay, right? And I mean, effeminate.
The way he always dressed and acted, I was saying, wow, this guy's, but.
But you really hate him. I mean, you even.
No, I don't hate him at all.
He
just a different. He came from a
Do
different
you
planet.
know him?
We did a tour together. We did 55 shows together.
And that tour.
And every night he was unreasonable, and every night he tried to get the upper hand. He'd set out of town in his bus, and when it's his turn to open, like I agreed to flip flop. All right, right. That was pretty generous of me.
I think so. Since you sold more albums than him.
You had the bigger records, right?
Yes, and a bigger solo career, period. So Dave had his run, but man, he was in the toilet. So Irving Azoff puts it together and says, yeah, we'll get Dave. So Dave agrees to everything. We get out there. It's his turn to open. Oh, Dave's bus is broke down outside of town. Maybe Sam should go on. They'd try to pull that crap. I mean,
you described that he is
bald. It was like, get out of here. We're grown men.
You call him bald in the book.
Oh, come on.
You
Howard,
do.
He is.
He's bald, right? Is that what's going on?
But that's
Why do you
okay.
have to
The
go
only reason
there?
why I yelled at him, I called him that, is because he pulled that stuff on me. We got to New York. It was my turn to close because we flipped the coin on the first show. And when it got to New York, it was like my turn to be the headliner, and he wouldn't do the show.
You hated him.
So that pissed me off. I was mad at him during that time. I don't hate that guy. I got nothing against Dave. Be honest with you, I was hoping him and I could have become buddies, and we got in the car, drove up to the Van Halen brothers and said, come on, fellas, we're going to go do something. You know what I mean? It would have been awesome, but he wasn't that kind of guy. It was like this every day. Dave, you in there? Dave's not here. It was kind of like the Cheech and Chong movie.
And
You know what I mean?
and
He wouldn't
isn't that-
answer his door in his bus. I mean, come on.
And isn't that funny? Because here's a guy who was down on his luck. He tried replacing me on the radio.
Totally.
I mean, he had a perfect thing with you and Van Halen. I'll never understand why someone self-destructs like that. Why does the ego, even after all the ego knockdown, he still has that fucking ego?
Oh, he does. No, he's a star. David Lee Roth is a star. He was a fallen star at that moment, and he probably still is. I don't know. I wasn't big on that reunion thing, but whatever. I hope they do a record. I'm all for them. You know, like people don't understand that about me, and hopefully you'll get that from the book. I don't care about that. I wish him only the best. I would love to be friends with those guys again. I was hoping in 04 on the reunion tour that Ed and I would become the best friends in the world again, and we'd go on and make wonderful music, and it was
But
just
the
didn't
reunion
happen.
tour ended up to be a disaster.
It was horrible.
Let me take you through that. So
No, you don't have to take me through it, Howard. I went through it once. No,
Sammy, the book
no.
is fascinating. Don't fight me on this. When you first started out in Van Halen,
Will this sell books, Howard?
yes.
Okay,
When you
all right,
believe
go,
me, I said on the air, you got to buy this book. I don't read books, and I'm reading this book. Sammy, let me understand this, because I love Van Halen and I love you.
I do too. I really do.
So when the band starts out, things are great musically, and this is where I was